So I notice in the mornings or at night sometimes when it's cold, I get this warning on here. Tire pressure sensor front, low battery. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's been happening for a few months now. I don't know if you guys remember, I changed the front rim and tire and front fender on darkness back in November 2016. After I ran over a huge hunk of steel. You know those little ratcheting things that the flatbed trucks use to tie down their loads? Yeah, I hit one of those. Tacoed the rim. But anyway, the sensor that came with that used rim that I got off of a wrecked 636, that sensor was bad. So when I got these tires put on at Motor Helmets in Fullerton, I had these Dunlop Pilot Road Pilot 4 GTs put on. I had to put the old sensor back on from the original darkness rim, right? So I don't know what the deal is, but like it'll tell me, okay, battery's low on it, and then after it warms up a little bit, it goes away. So I don't have to sit here and look at that all day long and not have any telemetry, because I like my telemetry. Alright, my friends, you guys guessed it, I'm on a day off heading to a movie job, so we're going to take you guys along. I do this pretty much on every single movie job I work. I'll do an intro like this, and then based on whether or not there's anything interesting at all to really speak of, that depends on whether or not I'll make a video. And if you've been paying attention, you'll notice that it's been about a month since I've posted any content on this channel. So we'll talk a little bit about that later. And but for now, man, we're gonna work our way on these surface streets, kind of trying to bypass the 91 freeway, because even though I'm on a bike, man, that traffic is ridiculous. But yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that later, why I haven't really been posting, and all that good stuff, man. Hopefully we have something interesting to show you today. And right on, let's get in there. You guys sit back, relax, and I'll do all the riding. We'll see you guys in a bit. A few twists and turns aside, we should be going up Hollywood Way. No, that's not how it goes. A few twists and turns aside. How's it go? A few twists and turns aside and we'll be going up Hollywood. I can't even do it. A few twists and turns aside, we'll be going up Hollywood Way. I drive really freaking fast, so try to keep up. I get my car back any other way that I left it, Master Joe's will be disposing of two bodies. It's right up here by Burbank Studios. I don't think I've ever seen a flashing yellow left turn. That's weird. Yield on flashing. That's unusual. That's not common around here. Toluca Lake special. Alright, so we're going to make a left on Foreman. I get the feeling I've been in there before. Oh yeah, knock some leaves and branches on me, buddy. Oh yeah. Love it. Well, if I gotta guess, I would say we're working a hard closure. There's 4 of us total. I think I'm gaffing, which means I'm the one that has to be the go-between or the liaison between the, you know, us and the production crew and the second AD and the director and all that stuff and locations guys. So here we go. All right, so all right, I'm the last one here. So let's see what we're doing. See you later. Have a good day. Who that is? Get some shell over here, dude. $4.09 a gallon, dude. Fuck. Alright, well that's a wrap, man. It was a short day. Went from 7 a.m. to just after noon. Only had a couple scenes they needed to shoot. And so we're done. They're going back to the stage and we're going home. So, yeah, again, not much to show you. You know, it's hit and miss, man. A lot of times on these shoots... Hold on. Alright, so a lot of time on these movie shoots, you know, they don't like you to, how do I put it, take videos and pictures and stuff like that and post it on social media. So it's kind of a bad, you know, kind of a no-no. And they make you sign, look at that creeper van. They make you sign a NDA, non-disclosure agreement. And if they catch you, you know, even us, if they catch you, you know, shooting the actors or, you know, whatever the scene that they're filming and stuff like that, you know, they can come after you. They can make you take it down and stuff. So a lot of times I can't show what they're filming, and that was the case today. But anyway, that's it, man. We're gonna get on this 134 freeway east, grab the 210. Trying to find some reasonable gas here, man. It was $4.09 over there. Over here it's $4.29. God dang. $4.29 a gallon for premium. That's criminal. That is criminal. This state is, wow. Anyway, hey, I posted something the other day on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me on my Instagram, head on over there, man. It's on the screen. OFCR_Rob, R-O-B. But I posted something on there. It was like a motivational quote from Joe Rogan, and I basically said, you know, happiness has nothing to do with the amount of zeros in your bank account, you know, the numbers in your bank account, but it has everything to do with how you make others feel and how others make you feel. Look at over here. Over here is $4.33 a gallon. Wow. Look at that. Wow, dude. God. So expensive. Oops, I missed the freeway. I was looking at gas prices. Mr. Distracted Driver here. Alright, we're back on track. Anyway, $3.93 for the cheap gas, $4.13 for the mid-grade, $4.33. $4.33 for the good stuff, the premium, and then they want $4.19 for diesel. Ludicrous. Anyway, so it's like, you know, Joe Rogan, you know, he wrote a quote and I posted it on Instagram, you know, it's like how you make other people feel, not, you know, not money in your bank account. And happiness, you know, is how others make you feel. Boom, right? Well, basically, and what I wrote was, and you can go check it out, it's on my Instagram, what I wrote was, basically, in other words, just be good humans, right? Because that, in a nutshell, that's what he's saying. Be a good human, and other humans will be good to you, and that's how you find happiness. Anyway, so a couple guys responded or left comments to that, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, he's right, he should give me all his money, and then I could be happy, you know. And another guy's like, well yeah, I like Joe Rogan, but what did he say? He goes, I love Joe Rogan, but it sure would be a lot easier if I was a millionaire like him, or something like that. You know, it's easy to say when you're a millionaire. Listen, Joe Rogan wasn't born a millionaire. That guy, you know, he hustled when he was in his 20s and stuff. He was hustling at pool halls, at billiard halls. That's what he did. He played pool. And then he, you know, eventually, after a while, you know, he got into Taekwondo, but after a while, he wanted to do the stand-up thing. So he started pursuing the stand-up comic type thing. Dude, he was poor. This guy was dirt poor, dude. This guy didn't have a silver spoon when he was born, and he wasn't always rich. And he worked, man. And he found his passion, and he pursued his passion relentlessly. And that's how he found, you know, by pursuing his passion, that's how he found his purpose in life. You see, here's the thing. Your passion is for you. Your purpose is for others. It's what you do for others. You use your passion to serve others, and serving others, that's your purpose. See, people have different ways of serving others. You know, I serve the community that I work in by keeping, hopefully by keeping law and order and putting bad guys in jail, right? Other people might serve their communities in other ways. You might love baking. You might be just love to bake cakes and muffins and cupcakes, right? That's your passion. So you pursue that passion and you turn it into a purpose. And your purpose is you're a baker in your local community and you make cakes for birthdays and weddings and whatnot. You see what I'm getting at here? So that's what Joe Rogan did. He pursued his passion being a stand-up comic. Now, you know, I'm sure he had some lucky breaks along the way, but he worked hard, man. That guy worked, he hustled, and he just kept digging, dude. And, you know, the doors didn't open on their own, dude. He found a way. And he's 100% legit. And he's responsible for the comfortable lifestyle that he leads in, you know, lives in now. So, you know, and to say, oh, well, I can't be a good human, or I can't be nice to people unless I'm, you know, unless I have a lot of money, or it would be easier for me to be nice to people or nicer to people if I had money. You know what? I call BS on that, dude. I call horseshit on that. Because I'll tell you what, some of the best, some of the nicest, some of the best good humans I've ever met in my life had nothing. They were dirt poor. Some of the nicest people were some of the nicest people I've ever met in life were dirt poor. I could not do anything for them. I had no value for them. They weren't being nice to me just so that they could get something from me. I had nothing to give them, but they were nice to me. You know what I mean? And they made me feel appreciated. They made me feel cared for. They made me feel happy. They made me feel good. So there's a lot of truth to that, man. Okay, yeah, I get it. If I had, you know, a lot of money and a big beautiful house and big beautiful car, well, yeah, that'd be great. Who doesn't want that? But to say it would make it easier for me to be nicer to others and make others feel good if I had a lot of money, I think that's a dick thing to say, dude. That's just my personal opinion on that. But anyway, all right, enough of my ranting. I'm gonna get on home. Well, first I'm gonna find a gas station, then I'm gonna get on home. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know it's been about a month since I posted. Long story short, man, yeah, I don't know, dude. Suffice to say that there's case law now on the books that the courts have held that law enforcement officers, once they go on social media and they've established themselves as a member of a particular law enforcement agency, like I did, like you show yourself in uniform on your Facebook, or you show yourself in uniform on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter or YouTube, and you make videos and people know where you work and who you work for, that the courts have now held, there's case law now, the courts said you no longer have First Amendment protection. You no longer are allowed the liberties that are given, that are guaranteed to Americans under the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. Personally, that makes me angry, because it's one thing for me during the scope and course of my duties as a law enforcement officer to give my opinion, right? I get that. If I'm in uniform and I'm at work and I'm operating or working in the capacity of my duties, well, yeah, I get it. I should keep my opinions to myself. I shouldn't tell you who you should vote for president. I shouldn't tell you whether or not I think it's appropriate for you to have an abortion. I should not give my personal views, my personal political views, or religious views, or lack of religious views and beliefs while in uniform. I get it. I get that, because I'm representing the organization that I'm working at, right? But when I'm on my own personal time, away from work, riding darkness on the 134 freeway behind a really slow Lexus, I don't think I should be held to that standard. I think I should have some First Amendment protection, some liberties there, some freedoms to say what I feel like. You know, I should be allowed to say, you know what? This guy in this Lexus right here, he drives too slow, man. That's an opinion of mine. I think he's a jerk. Oh, he's letting me over. Oh, he's a nice guy. I shouldn't say that he's a nice guy. Well, and that's a bad example. If I'm riding home right now, and right now, you know, we have some people that are competing for to be the governor of the state of California, and if I sat here and told you, well, I think that you should vote for so-and-so candidate because he's the best candidate, I'm on my personal bike, riding home on my day off, and this is my YouTube channel, I should be allowed to say that. But the courts have held that I cannot. That I cannot and I shall not. There's Eagle Rock. Check it out. Can you guys make out the eagle in Eagle Rock? You see it? It's kind of hard to see from this angle. But anyway. So it makes it hard for me on this channel. It puts me in a bad position, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It puts me in a bad position. I have no other way to put it. It sucks. It's too windy. I think the audio is gonna suck on this video. Now I have potentially opened myself up to administrative repercussions, and maybe even legal repercussions, because I don't have that First Amendment right anymore. because I've established where I work and who I work for. So, what's the solution, you ask? Because I'm not going to put my family in a position where I get myself in trouble by making YouTube videos. I'm not going to do it. I don't make any money. I don't make enough money on a YouTube to support my family. Not even close. Not even close. So I'm not going to do that. So what's the solution? I think the solution's clear. I think the solution is a different channel, start from scratch, start from zero, and start a new channel where I don't identify who I work for. I do not identify the nature of my occupation. I do not identify the agency I work for, and I don't show pictures of me in uniform. Simple. And then in that scenario, I would, in fact, be just like everyone else with First Amendment protection. But for now, we're going to find a gas station and get on home. So, but I think if you're still watching, I thank you for hanging out with me this long and not clicking away. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one. But until then, be good humans. Watch your six. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Later.